Hello, welcome back. Last time I had a much smoother run in Flavesca Forest, having rerouted the first level. So I have some cleanup to do. There's some people here I want to talk to first. Treasure Crypt. Okay, needs 2 green keys. Got it.
What's going on here? Are you from the Empire? Are you cutting down the king's trees?
Great, aren't they? You can't grow such strong material underground so easily. We could really use this wood right now.
Surely you have no permission. These are our trees.
To be honest, we're surprised you hadn't already cut them down.
Such good wood is going to waste. If you don't need it, we might as well have it.
These take years to grow, and you're stealing them.
The grand event?
I'm not sure he knows.
What do you mean by grand event? What is the grand event?
Look, if you'd like to file a complaint, we're the wrong people to talk to.
Yeah, there are stairs to the south of here that will take you underground. I'm sure you can find a negotiator.
Oh boy.
This isn't a matter of mere negotiation. This is about what's ours. I'll take my own brand of negotiation to the best-ranking official I can find.
Alright, so we got a point in the timeline here. Chandra doesn't make any bump noises when I bump into those stumps. He just quietly refuses to step there. Same for the people. So this is before the grand event. That is good to know. Alright, so yes, next level is down here. I will step here, but I will turn back immediately. Alright, so cleanup. I may take this, it's probably a good trade, probably, but, and right, so I'm not using a green key on the treasure crypt. Although, if I can get 2 of them in my pocket, how would I do that? There are no green keys left, are there? I don't think there are, no, I would have to forgo at least this, and maybe take the alternate route into that one place here. So I think this door and that door would have to be avoided to get into the treasure crypt. So that's maybe why the challenge run is the challenge run. Of course this one, which I've already avoided. Alright, so anyway, sweeping up treasures. At least most of them. You are free now! Do I want that potion for 2 yellow keys? Almost certainly. Yeah, I would trade a yellow key for 1,000. There are no stats left, so I might as well, if I'm fighting anything, I might as well do it now, right? Because nothing will help with fights. All there is to pick up is Grekel's potions and keys, right? I will take Grekel's potions and keys, but yeah, there's nothing else left. Okay, Grekel's potions and keys. So knowing whether I want any particular key like that is going to be hard to reason about. Or potion, you know. Like whether it is worth it to spend 2 yellow keys on a 2,000 health. My presumption is it is. But I just gotta do this by gut feeling mostly. Yeah, this will be very quick cleanup again. There's not that much left here. I think I've left myself in a very good state for pretty much everything. Now, the mist here, this is a little more complicated. So if I go this way, I take one of you, I take you from this side. I can do that. So the final outcome here is 2191. If I do it differently, final outcome is 2271. Yes, so that's the better way. That's what I thought. Alright, so I would rather pay 225 than 20 Grekels? Yeah. And this is worth it, I would say, right? Well, it's less than the gold for, 2 gold for 2,000 in that other spot. Alright, there's nothing to the west. There's you here. I mean, if I've taken everything else, and this isn't a particularly poor trade, I'm probably going to take this. This is a question mark. Right, that's easy mode. Okay, so map looks all clear except for this trade, which I will not take because I don't have a green key. Okay. And there was a better one that I took with it, so I feel fine about leaving that behind. Alright, I'm going to step on this and get judged. That is my score.
Is this the way to the heart of the Empire?
All roads lead to the rooted hub.
I can't tell if that's helpful or not.
Yeah.
Bump into me if you would like to hear my assessment.
So 83%, that number is a lot lower than the last one that I got, but those numbers can be very deceptive. Let's hear your assessment. What do you think?
Let's see here. It looks like you're currently on track. Good job.
Alright, so your assessment is that everything's going right. So basically, like, after the first little run, the policy that I was taking... Right, I can't fight those. Policy that I was taking is to pick up everything that I can, save keys wherever I can, etc. That may change over time.
First the cold mist, then the thin ice. Now this, I could really do with something warm.
So, when is proportional damage going to become a thing? Let's just check. Something warm. Does that mean there's going to be hot tiles? Like, look at this bait here. Take these potions because you're about to take proportional damage. Something warm. Oh yeah. That's what I thought. Fire traps! What do those do?
This wasn't what I meant. Not like this.
Hey, watch where you're stepping. I almost got killed.
Yikes.
What are you doing? And why here?
Just securing the entrance to this facility. These fire traps are highly configurable, so it's taken some time.
Configurable? In what way?
Well, they can be connected to pressure plates and orbs to open and close them, just like we can with doors. The amount of blast is also adjustable.
Oh.
I've currently configured these ones to deal 1,000 damage, I think.
You think? Are you not sure?
Well, I'm not going to test it myself.
So how am I expected to get through here?
Looks like I just found myself a test.
Alright, well, no real choice here, and I'm gonna have to take that hot tile damage, and there's absolutely no reason to come back here, so delaying does not make any sense.
Ah, perfect. Exactly correct. Thanks.
You're welcome.
Okay.
After that intense blast of heat, these hot tiles seem almost cold and refreshing.
We've recently been improving our hot tile technology. The damage output is a lot more consistent now.
Oh.
These hot tiles have been configured to deal exactly 100 points of damage.
100 points. That's a very realistic and specific way of putting that. I can apply that to my everyday life. I don't suppose there's a safe way around them.
Nope.
Alright then. Okay, so not proportional damage. Got it. Hot tile, minus 100 HP. So I'm imagining all that stuff they're saying about how these are highly configurable is speaking to hold architects. So you can say probably whether to do proportional damage or fixed damage and what those proportions or fixed numbers are, is what I'm interpreting that as. So 100 exactly. Alright. And it was a very common criticism of DROD RPG 1 that a strong contingent of players really hated hot tiles and Omplic, just anything that's proportional damage. So, I suppose this is their way of addressing that. I didn't mind them, I thought it made routing interesting, but it did certainly complicate it because it meant you had to think about whether to pick up every potion or not.
Halt! This is a restricted area. Wait, you aren't an enemy combatant. You don't have a sword.
That's right, I'm actually an inspector.
Oh yeah? What are you inspecting?
Your sword. Would you hand it to me?
There are plenty of swords you can inspect further ahead. We've really turned up the production of them lately. Not sure what's going on.
You have swords up ahead. Excellent. Would you mind moving out of the way?
I am out of the way.
Yes, but your sword is not.
I thought you wanted a close inspection.
I'm gonna inspect it with my body. I was just thinking as soon as he said that, Tender should say, in response to what are you inspecting, you should say, your sword! Can you hand it to me? Alright, I inspected it. It deals 180 damage. We could fight. Ouch. Let's not yet. By the way, this is a red guard. Expected damage is that. 45 defense, bunch of attack. We don't need to fight. I'm pretending to be friendly right now. This is easy mode. What does it look like to do this? Oh, okay. So it just gives me a bunch of stuff and reduces my score, I guess. Okay. Got it. So, map. This is Forge, by the way. Okay, so that map is very detailed, like the previous detailed one. Can't go that way as far as I can see. It looked like a boundary, so it was worth checking. This looks like a boundary. Wait, where did I click? Here, yes. However, this is not opening, so that's just showing that there is extra stuff in here, but hey, here's a sword. So, this is an important early goal. It's all the way in here. Let's just look at everything. So, I'm here in this room. We got Fire Trap for 1,000. Grey Man for that. Let's save. Oops. And multiplier is 3. Alright. So let me walk to what I can walk to, which is really just this. Hot Mirror. Trade 300 HP to disable one of these 1000s. This is almost certainly the one I would take because I came in with a whole bunch of yellow things. And this boundary here just connects to a room there that I can already get to. Okay, so to get anywhere. Right, so goals. There's a blue door in the way of... Wait, that's not where the sword is. Where's the sword? Hold on. The sword is here. Yes, with the sword icon. There's another blue door. Do I have to go through both of those, or is there a way around? This is a navigation grid, so let's work backward from the sword to where I am. That orb's obviously going to open the door there, so I can't go from east to west here. I can go north to south. That requires a blue key. So do I need... Ooh, 3? No telling what that pressure plate's gonna do. Some telling what that one's gonna do. There's a mirror there. Oh, right, so I'm gonna pull that out of the corner with my sword. So that's an actual sword check. This is Sword and Mirror tutorial. Okay, so looks like I'm going through a couple of Sword and Mirror tutorials in order to get the blue keys that are, yeah, so Swords and Goblins, Swords and Mirrors, Swords and Mirrors... Where does the third blue key come from? There isn't one in here, this is just to read that scroll. So trapdoor gates exist, that's what they're like. This is kind of in the distant future. Can I see the boss of the level? Here's a blue key. Expensive. Oh, this grid. Navigation here. This is kind of like Homeland, only much more so. Oh, that's the boss, probably. Okay. Or the construct. No monster info. Construct is not a monster. I can make it animate slightly by doing this. So Treasure Crypt costs money, only a 90 Grekel entrance fee. That one is not on the map. Where is that? So right here is the crypt. I did not step into the one in Flavesco Forest, so I don't know what's up with it. I don't know if you have to do them all in one run, or if you can, like, do the second one without doing the first. Anyway, I did not finish the process that I was doing. Yeah, okay, so the... Unless I'm bringing 3 blue keys up here, which I think is very unlikely. Yeah, okay, so that cuts off that route entirely, don't even have to consider. So I must come from the north. Yeah, so this sword is behind 2 blue doors. Right? Now hold on. So one of them is here. This doesn't connect to where I am, no. Cursor, please. Alright, so sword is not my immediate goal. Blue keys would be... And where are they? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6... 6? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 blue doors. 6 blue doors. Okay. So... Now... What's all this then? So I can't go that way. Yeah, this is mostly just going to be parsing this level layout so I can understand just what is generally going on. Green door to bypass that. I do not desire to open this door. What's with this thin ice? Okay, so that removes the fire trap tax. Still not worth a green key because I'd rather get to it from this side. So I'd take the fire trap tax once. Open these 2. Fight that. Fight this. Step across. Put mirror. Remove the tax. For what purpose? Why do I ever need to come back here? Well, to fight this guard. To get this health if I want it. To step on that checkpoint if I want, I guess. I don't need to rush to that, like, if I'm taking the fire trap damage, it kind of just doesn't even matter. Now, hold on, but I can get this green key. However, I don't want to spend it on that door, because that's unnecessary. I would rather spend the 1,000 health. Yeah, green key for 1,000, that's a bad trade, I would say. I just have to measure these relative to what is around, because this is 2 yellow keys for 1,800. Well, but then that's yellow and not green. Green is notably rarer. Anyway, I don't need yellow keys. I will want to come back here for that. Okay. So yeah, I'm taking the fire trap damage. I have no reason to go down here unless I have a key shortage or a severe health shortage or other things. Probably I do want to take this green key right away. Probably. Let's see where it would go. So I can get a blue key down there pretty quick and easy. Basically just costs 3 yellow keys and 1,000 health. That's it. Okay. So I can get through this door right away. This... What are you about? Tunnel network from... way down here, wherever this is. Huh. Okay, well, not something to worry about now. Buy a yellow key for 30 if you want. I might, not at the moment, though. Okay, so... I know where to get that blue key, it's nice and easy. Here is a green key. What about green doors, though? A blue key is here. Fight a goblin, fight some, I think those are called soulless. Yep. And red guards. Ooh, that's... This is spiky. And those kind of are too. This bypass still, I would say, is not worth it. this one, though, much more so. Maybe. Because this clearly is going to turn on those fire traps, so I just wouldn't fight any of those three. I wouldn't get their grackles, which should add up to 36. No, 26. So spend a yellow key. Lose out on the opportunity for 26 grackles. Save that health, but maybe not because I might be upgraded before then. This is a store. Does it look like a store on the map? No. But it sort of is. Not exactly. Anyway, alright. First actions at least are clear. This. Here, I should... No, right, I wanted to get this green key, probably? Nothing's going to make this any better than it currently is. So it's just going to be the 300 damage. Okay, as I thought. 300 or 1,000. Obviously I'll take the 300. So I guess I'm foregoing those or taking 1,000 damage for them. That's probably worth it. Well, we'll see how my yellow key route goes. There were keys and potions down here, and a green door, but I don't want to go that way. So, not ready to fight you yet. I'll consider that later. I would consider this now. Okay, noted. This will open when I drop that trapdoor. Have to be in the south for that. This does as expected. Yep. Okay. So you... If I can get a mirror there, you turn that off. That's absolutely worth it. No question whatsoever. Now, do I want the defense before this? I guess the question is... So, whoops, Grey Man hits me for 50 per hit. So I could save a 50 by getting my attack up to at least 92. You're hitting me a lot of times. The next threshold after 92 would be... That's 6, I have to deal... Get that down to 5, I would have to deal 100 damage to you, so I'd be at 108. So 92 to 108. Yeah, that's not likely to happen as much as the +2, but yeah, so I think I want to do this Evil Eye fight first. Walk all the way up here, trade for this power gem, then fight this Grey Man. Unless... Well, no, there is no unless. There's no reason not to do that now. Oi! And this is pretty clear. That is 9 attack. Doesn't get me to 108, but it does get me to 102. So if I want 9 attack, that is available here for a bit of a fee. What I want first is this shield gem. Yeah, I need 15 more after you. Okay. So back up here, there's that blue key. How immediately do I need that? There are stats here. Okay, so what would 9 help with in this room? Soulless. It'd cut off at least 89. Rot Golem, it'd cut off a 74. Well, I don't have to fight the Soulless now. Oh, there's Mist here. Okay, fascinating. So since I'm going to be misted inevitably there, well, no, but there's the... right, I can... Okay, so what I want to do with this room is I want to fight you first to get through. I want to come back as later as I can and fight the Soulless to get the mist from here to here, so that you will be misted. There's no way for me to avoid being misted here. But I would like you to be too. That will turn on the fire trap, but I can turn it back off by moving the mirror from here to there. And that's not a commitment. It can be undone if I wish to go back up there at any time. Okay. So there's no reason not to fight this now, right? There is, yes, if I want the power gem here first. That's expensive. To improve this, I'll get 7 attack or 2 attack or 15 attack or some defense. 2 greens for this. Presumably that's to turn off those fire traps. Can't go there myself just yet. So if I'm going here for that blue key... that's unrelated to this power gem. It's pretty clear I want the power gem before the blue key. Therefore, I probably want both before this rock golem. Because coming into this room does me no good unless I can use that blue key. So there's another one. Oh, here's the sword. Okay, so sword is a little quicker to get than I thought. Not that much to parse through first. So I'm gonna do a quick save here, just in case I feel like I regret these decisions. But I think they're reasonably clear. Yeah, it hurts a lot. But gotta do it in order to be ready for things. So now, hold on. There are keys available there. There are no stats available anywhere that I haven't picked up. False, there's this. Would +3 have helped me? Is this my load button? Yes. Would +3 have helped me here? With the Soulless, yes. With the Grey Man, no. And 9 +3 even wouldn't help with the Grey Man, so I want the +3 first. Yeah, it's you. Okay. I mean, yes, I fought a Grey Man for that. That's okay. Stab, stab, stab. Alright, can I do this now with my current health? Just to check. That does as expected. So doing things this way, this is the only way I could do it now with my current health. If I tried to do it the hard way, I would get here and then not be able to survive. I could pick up some potions. There are lots of those available. What would I theoretically prefer? So this may be the first spend key to avoid taking damage trade that I'm taking. That's probably not true. There have been others of those already, haven't there? So I'm feeling health pressure. I can buy 750 with a yellow key. This trade makes sense with that price. I can buy 1800 with 2 yellow keys. That's a better deal, so I should take it first. So I think I'm going here and taking this. However, I do have to pay a fee on the way in. If I'm taking both, then I could take that first. How much damage was it if I do this the hard way? Wait, 356? Yeah, 356. It's a lot. 712 plus 870. 1582? 1582 I could get with... Okay, if I'm doing this now, spending yellow key on 1582... Yeah, 1 yellow key, 1582? Yes, that's quite obvious. I do lose, it's a yellow key and 26 greckles. Still would say that's worth it. So I think that makes total sense. Alright, so I'm ready for you now. Mist is there. You. Whoa. My defense is helping me a lot against you. So this... You hit for 174 each. Do you shatter that mirror? Wait, hang on. I don't need that green key. That's a green key. I have the blue. I'm about to get a sword which will change everything about attack. Right, yes. Can't do that without a sword. Everything about the way I attack things. And I cannot proceed through here at all without a sword. Sword is mandatory. Hello, sword.
At last, a weapon worthy of a stalwart. Now I can overcome all weakness that stands in my way, like these walls. They look like an overcomable amount of weakness.
Alright, so, sword is in hand. That's a short sword, that's a long sword. Oh, that doesn't give me any more attack. Oh. Okay. Wait, yes it does. It's relative to what I'm holding. Got it. Okay. So I did just gain 30 attack. Great. Can't have better shields right now. And trapdoors will now drop. Right, that's the other thing I need the sword for. So... Can't ever come back for that dagger. In case I want a dagger. That's where it lives now. Forever. Okay, so sword is in hand. That's a good progress marker. Next time we're going to use it on orbs and stuff and see what else is in here.